Safety. Before a participant steps onto a trampoline, several points must be explained. The most important is that the instructors can be sure that they will follow all instructions to the letter. This is the only way to avoid accidents and utilize the trampoline to its full capacity. Rule number 1. There is always only one person on the trampoline, unless otherwise instructed. Rule number 2. Safety is more important than jump height. Rule number 3. No one is allowed to try out a jump without permission. Rule number 4. No one is allowed to jump from the trampoline onto the ground. Rule number 5. All instructions to be carried out immediately. Rule number 6. There should be nothing and nobody underneath the trampoline unless this has been expressly ordered. Participants should wear appropriate clothing for the training session and take care to avoid anything that may potentially pose a danger or cause injury. Watches, chains, and other jewelry should be removed before the session. Small earrings can be worn. Long hair should be tied back. T-shirts must either be close-fitting or tucked into the trousers so that they don't restrict the vision of the participant or the instructor. Any pockets on tracksuits should be closed. What is the appeal of trampoline gymnastics? The energy of a jump can, for the most part, be taken into the next jump, meaning that energy is accrued, making it possible to attain heights unthinkable in everyday life. When the trampoline bed is pushed down to its lowest point, the jumper can extend legs and hips and force it down a little more, resulting in greater propulsion. This works until the energy lost during the jump into the bed is just as high as the energy that the jumper transfers to the bed by the extension of legs and hips. This principle of energy addition also applies when 2 or more participants jump on the trampoline at the same time. A medicine ball shows just how this countering effect works. If a second person tenses the trampoline bed shortly before the ball lands on it, the energy is transferred to the ball, which is then propelled unexpectedly high in the air. On the one hand, this phenomenon can present great dangers to inexperienced jumpers, but experienced jumpers and coaches can make good use of this effect, for example in the practice of particular types of games such as seat juggling, and when assistance is being offered by a coach. A competition trampoline is around 1.20 meters high, and a school trampoline is around 1.10 meters high. This means actually getting up onto the trampoline is difficult for smaller children. This problem can be addressed by a small box or set of box steps. Climbing up onto the trampoline without a box is best achieved by a taller participant if he places one hand to the side of the body and the other hand centrically in front of the body on the padded frame. Then the participant jumps up, swings a leg to the side where no hand is in the way. At the same time, the participant pushes up with both hands so that he is up on the padded frame. If the hand on the side where the leg initially swings around is not in front of the body, the participant knocks away the arm with the knee. A turn into the sitting position on the frame is also an effective method for taller participants. Getting off the trampoline is not strenuous, but not without an element of risk. The frame cover is slightly raised and thereby represents a tripping hazard. As the participants approach the edge of the trampoline bed, this is pushed further down by his weight so that the tripping hazard becomes even higher. For this reason, the participant should always raise his foot higher than usual and place it on the frame padding from above. After stepping on the cover, the participant places one or both hands on the frame padding and descends from the trampoline. Basic rule: At least one hand should be touching the cover when getting down from the trampoline. Of course, there's also the possibility of using a box step here.